The original plant list from the Olmsted firm that we used, which was the latest one that we could find, was from October 1912, and it had approximately 85 different species of flowering plants on it. Very high maintenance plants grouped very closely together. Because it was so intensive, and we have beautiful photographs from that time, our client, Mrs. Hamilton, wasn't even sure she wanted to plant the garden at all. So we did our due diligence and we all decided, is it possible to plant this garden more to its original intent of a lush blue with some purple and white flowering plants with a lot of green leaves for texture, and have it be less maintenance? So that was the challenge. And we did a couple of things that the Olmsted firm didn't do. So we have evergreen plants, and we also have flowering shrubs along the central paths and around the apse. So that was, a big help in limiting the number of plants that we were going to be using. And then we laid out the perennials exactly according to the way the Olmsted firm had drawn their beds, which are beautifully drawn in these wavy, very sensual areas. So this long blue pool originally was a planted bed. Frederick Law Olmsted Jr. must have been reading one night because of Persian gardens, because the next day he came in to the client, boy, do I have an idea for you. And he said, I really think we should change this bed to water, and I think we should have jets, and we should connect it to the lily pond with a rill, much like a Persian garden feel. Frederick Law Olmsted Jr., John Charles Olmsted, who were the two brothers in the Olmsted Brothers firm who carried the work of their father on until 1950 in that firm. And to just bring up an awareness that when you say you have an Olmsted garden, it's not necessarily senior. And so I think that that's something we're really interested in doing, is talking about the other Olmsteds.